Hey, what's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Brett Sanday with Work Nation Organization. I'm here to finish off, well, not finish off, but keep it going. The conversation we had about the pyramid of success with John Wooden. Let me go ahead and grab that. So the last video that I had. We talked about the first 12 lessons in leadership, which were, the first one was good values attract good people. The second one was love is the most powerful four-letter word. And the third one was call yourself a teacher. If you guys haven't seen it, it's in my YouTube channel, where you guys are watching it at right now. Let me go ahead and give you a closer look on what this is looking like. So the first, what I'm going through first are the ones on the bottom. They're called the 12 lessons of leadership. That's what I'm going to be going through first. All right. Let me go ahead and adjust this a little bit. Hold on. Let me get a little technical difficulties here. All right. Okay. So, this time we're going to be going through number 4, number 5, and number 6. I'm just going to do 3 points. I'm kind of in a hurry. About to have practice right now down the street at San Antonio High School where I coach at. We actually take a lot of pride, and I love it actually. Our athletic director is always talking about this. And I love to talk about it myself with my team. Okay. So, number 4 is emotion is your enemy. You can't show emotion. You cannot show emotion. If you want to be passionate, I understand that. But if you're showing emotion because you had a bad at bat in a baseball game, or maybe you took a bad shot in a basketball game, maybe you didn't block your guy in football, stuff like that, you cannot show emotion after every single time you do something wrong. You don't want to cry over spilt milk. Okay? To me, the worst thing in the world is having no arms. It's having no legs. So if you're crying over striking now, if you're crying over missing a shot, if you're crying over missing a block, you got to move on and move on to the next play. Because if you dwell on it, it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. If you dwell on it, you got to take it out of your mind, okay? Refocus and reset and go at it 10 times harder. Okay, so emotion is your enemy. Don't show emotion, okay? Keep a straight face. Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, well, not Kawhi Leonard don't play with the Spurs no more, but the Spurs, to me, they always had a straight face. Always straight face. Almost every single person on their team, straight face, straight face. Kobe Bryant was the same way. Straight face, straight face. The years 2012, 13, 14, 15, all those years that Kobe was still playing with the young core, anytime they would do something huge in a game, you would see the young core going crazy, like, yeah, you know, doing handshakes, doing this and that, and you see Kobe over there on the side, just keeping a straight face. Because they're losing games at those times. At those times, they were losing games. While you got the young core getting excited over a fucking three-pointer. Big deal. Big deal you made a three-pointer. Everybody makes threes. You should make threes. You're in the freaking pros. Of course you should make threes. Okay, so emotion is your enemy, whether you're sulking about a bad at bat, or you're using emotion to boast or to glow. Okay, you don't want to use emotion that way either. So always remember that emotion is your enemy. Okay, number 5, right after that, on the 12 lessons of leadership, number 5 is it takes 10 hands to make a basket. Team first. Team first. It takes 10 hands to make a basket. 5 people on the court. When you're playing basketball, each one of those people have 2 hands. 5 times 2, 10. Okay, we should know that. Team first. Okay, I love the saying, no sacrifice, no victory. Okay, sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice your shot because you might be a little bit open, but the guy right next to you, he's extremely open. Nobody's anywhere close to him. So instead of shooting it right away, dish the rock to the next guy over so you can make their defense move their feet and keep switching over. Okay, like I said, instead of you being open by 3 or 4 feet, let the guy next to you be open by 10 feet, because that's how open he is. Okay, you're always going to have to sacrifice. I love people, so you always say good pass, right? You say good pass, okay, good job. But how about that first pass? How about the first pass to the guy who made the assist to the bucket? I always tell that person, hey, good first pass. Good first pass. Because he was the one that sacrificed first. Now this guy sacrificed second because he saw the assist. The first guy who passed it saw the assist, 2 or 3 plays before. 2 or 3 passes before, he saw that assist. That's why he gave it up to this guy gave it up to him, then he gave it up to the guy who's underneath the basket for the layup. Okay, so you always got to sacrifice when it comes to sports. So again, remember, number 5 is it takes 10 hands to make a basket. No sacrifice, no victory. Number 6 is little things make big things happen. I say this all the time. I say this all the time, and it is so freaking huge. So huge. Because you will compete in every single game if you do all the little things. If you do all the little things, you will compete in every single game. And I'm not saying you're going to win every single game. That takes a lot of talent and skill. Okay, but just doing the little things will let you compete in every single game. And that's all you're asking for, is to be able to compete. Okay, it's up to your training and your mentality on how you want to go about winning every single game. But doing the little things will let you compete in every single game. So little things make big things happen. But you also understand that little things makes bad things happen too. So if you say for baseball, for instance, we have bunt coverages if someone wants a bunt. Okay, if our third baseman is not crashing on when he's supposed to, okay, that's a little thing that he's not doing. That's a little thing that he's not doing. He knows he doesn't know, but he's supposed to crash on the bunt. He didn't crash. Now we have the runner safe at first and we have the runner safe at second. Okay, that little thing just made a bad thing happen. Okay, if our third baseman's crashing early on a sacrifice bunt, we might be able to get that forced out at second, where it's not even a successful sacrifice bunt. Okay, we got the guy out at second. Same thing goes for basketball. Just like I was talking about earlier about making that first pass. That's a little thing that'll make a big thing happen. Or just boxing out every single time in basketball. Boxing out every single time, even if the ball's not your way. Even if the ball's not your way, you're putting a body on someone. You don't just go after the ball. Okay, because someone else who has a better vertical might just jump over you and boom, grab that. Okay, so just like for basketball, a little thing is boxing out every single play. For football, a little thing is for you receivers is blocking every single play when it's a run play, or selling your routes, selling the routes you are running on fake plays. Okay, so always remember that little things make big things happen. Okay, those are 3 points that I'm going through today. Don't want to make this too long a video. Want to keep you guys tuned in. So again, the 3 points that we talked over today is emotion is your enemy. Okay, no emotion whatsoever. Keep a straight face, whether you're winning or whether you're losing. After a game, I don't want to be able to tell whether you won or lost. I want to be able to have to ask, hey, did you win or lose? Sometimes after a game, you can tell if someone lost just by their shoulders low and, sagging, just they're dead. Or if they won, they're like, yeah, let's go, stuff like that. You want to keep a straight face, because if you have not won a championship yet, then why are we celebrating? If you didn't win, if that is not the championship game that you just played and you won, then why are you celebrating? Keep a straight face and stay goal oriented. Okay. The second one we went through was it takes 10 hands to make a basket. Okay, sacrifice. sacrifice. Just like chess. No sacrifice, no victory. Always remember that. The third one we went through was little things make big things happen. That speaks for itself. Again, little things make big things happen. Okay? I love you guys. I'm about to get ready to go to practice. We play Yucaipa High School tomorrow at Fiscalini in San Bernardino. We play them at 5:45. Yucaipa is the reigning Division II Southern Section CIF champions. So that'll be a true test tomorrow. We're playing CIF title actually. We're not playing for a CIF title, but we're playing a CIF championship winning team. It's going to be a real test for us. When you play teams like that, you really want to rise to the occasion. You want to see what you're made of. Okay, so again, John Wooden, Pyramid of Success. I'll be going through the last 6 lessons of leadership in my next videos, and then we'll go on talking about each pillars and each blocks. You guys have a great Work Nation day. You guys have a good one.